The Blue Spruce Book Award is Colorado's young adult book award for teens by teens. The Colorado Blue Spruce Book Award winner for 2008-2009 was Eclipse by Stephanie Meyer. And the 2010 nominees are Artemis Fowl, The Lost Colony by Ian Colfer. When demons begin appearing on Earth unpredictably, foreshadowing a cataclysmic breakdown of their magic, Artemis and his friends face a new foe, a 12-year-old girl whose intellect just might match Artemis's own, as they try to prevent catastrophe. In the Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan, the fourth installment of the wildly popular Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, demonic cheerleaders invade Percy's high school, and he hurries to Camp Half-Blood, from whence he and his demigod friends set out on a quest through the labyrinth. In the meantime, the war between the Olympians and the evil Titan Lord Kronos draws ever closer. In Burned by Ellen Hopkins, 17-year-old Patton, the eldest daughter in a large Mormon family, is sent to her aunt's Nevada ranch for the summer, where she temporarily escapes her alcoholic, abusive father and finds love and acceptance, only to lose everything when she returns home. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare is the first book in the Mortal Instruments series. Suddenly able to see demons and the dark hunters who are dedicated to returning them to their own dimension, 15-year-old Clary Frey is drawn into this bizarre world when her mother disappears and Clary herself is almost killed by a monster. Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy by Allie Carter is about Cammie Morgan, a CIA legacy who attends the premier school in the world for spies. The school hosts a mysterious guest with the code name Blackthorn. When Cammie is blamed for a security breach that threatens to expose the school's top secret status, she and her friends face danger to clear Cammie's name and learn the truth about Blackthorn. In the first of the hilariously funny Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, Greg Heffley records his 6th grade experiences in a middle school where he and his best friend Rolly, undersized weaklings amid boys who need to shave twice daily, hope just to survive. But when Rolly grows more popular, Greg must take drastic measures to save their friendship. In Fablehaven by Brandon Moll, Kendra and Seth go to stay at their grandparents' estate, and there they discover that it is a sanctuary for magical creatures and that a battle between good and evil is looming. Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins is the first book in a great new series. In a future North America, where the rulers maintain control through an annual televised survival competition, pitting young people from each of the 12 districts against one another in a fight to the death, 16-year-old Katniss's skills are put to the test when she voluntarily takes her younger sister's place in the competition. The final book in the Inkheart trilogy is Ink Death by Cornelia Funk. As Blue Jay, Moe's fictitious double, tries to keep the Book of Immortality from unraveling, Adderhead kidnaps all the children in the kingdom, asking for Blue Jay's surrender or the children will be doomed to slavery in the silver mines. Life as We Knew It by Susan Beth Pfeffer is a dramatic survival story that makes you think about how life can change in an instant. Through journal entries, 16-year-old Miranda describes her family's struggle to survive after a meteor hits the moon, causing worldwide tsunamis, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions. When she is abandoned by her alcoholic mother, high school senior Ruby winds up living with Cora, the sister she has not seen for 10 years. She learns about Cora's new life, what makes a family, how to allow people to help her when she needs it, and that she too has something to offer others. Lock and Key, a great book by the wonderful author Sarah Dessen. Marked by PC and Kristen Cast finds Zoe, 16, entering the House of Night, a school where, after having undergone the change, she will train to become an adult vampire. That is, if she makes it through the change. Not all of those who are chosen do. It's tough to begin a new life away from her parents and friends, and on top of that, Zoe finds she is no average fledgling. In Marley and Me by John Grogan, John and Jenny brought home Marley, a wriggly yellow furball of a puppy, and life would never be the same. Marley crashed through screen doors, gouged through drywall, and stole women's undergarments. Obedience school did no good. Marley was expelled. But Marley had a pure heart. A dog like no other, Marley remained steadfast, a model of devotion, even when his family was at its wits' end. Unconditional love, they would learn, comes in many forms. While on a mission to Antarctica to save the world from global warming, 14-year-old Maximum Ride and the other members of the flock, a band of genetically modified children who can fly, are pursued by their creator, the Uber director, who wants to auction them off to the highest bidder. Maximum Ride number 4, The Final Warning, is yet another action-packed adventure from James Patterson. Quest by Angie Sage is the final thrilling book in the Septimus Heap series. In this book, the story begins where the third book, Physic, left off, and Nicky and his girlfriend Snorri are trapped in time. Septimus Heap must go on a quest to find them and rescue them. He looks for the House of Forex, a place where all time meets. Will he be in time? Book 9 in the Pendragon series, Raven Rise by D.J. McHale, finds Pendragon trapped on Ibarra. Alder returns to Denderin and reluctantly goes into battle again, and other travelers face obstacles of various sorts. Saint Dane gains the power he seeks on Second Earth and makes his push to destroy and rebuild Hala. Snakehead by Anthony Horowitz finds teenage Special Agent Alex Ryder working with the Australian Secret Service on a dangerous mission. In this book, he uncovers some surprising information about his parents and, as always, is getting into all kinds of trouble. Specials by Scott Westerfield is the third book of the Uglies trilogy. Tally is offered a chance to stamp out the rebels of the New Smoke permanently. It all comes down to one last choice: to listen to that tiny, faint heartbeat or carry out the mission she's programmed to complete. Either way, Tally's world will never be the same. The Sweet Far Thing by Libba Bray, the third and final novel in the Gemma Doyle trilogy, finds 16-year-old Gemma at Spence Academy preparing for her London debut. Yet, what should be an exciting time in her life is overshadowed as she tries to determine how best to use magic to resolve a power struggle in the enchanted world of the realms, and to protect her own world and loved ones. Unwind by Neil Shusterman is a fast-paced, gruesome thriller. It takes place in a future world where those between the ages of 13 and 18 can have their lives unwound and their body parts harvested for use by others. 3 teens go to extreme lengths to uphold their beliefs and, perhaps, save their own lives. To vote for your favorite Blue Spruce nominee, just read 3 of the nominated books. Then vote online at the EMS Library homepage. The online ballot will be posted January 5th, 2010. The deadline for voting will be January 8th, 2010. Even if you don't vote for the Blue Spruce Award, anyone can nominate books for next year's list.